What is up, Bassurgence gang or whatever? How you guys doing? Happy frickin' Tuesday. Time to make some dubstep, sound design, weirdness, whatever that I do on these Tuesdays. Oh, podcast episode with me and it just dropped. That's pretty dope. I need to post on my TikTok. What is going on, guys? We are live on Twitch currently, so come stop by at twitch.tv/Bassurgence. I'm going to be doing some sound design. If you guys want me to review some songs that you're working on, you can shoot me some stuff to my email. But yeah, hope to see you guys there. Once again, twitch.tv/Bassurgence. I'll see you guys there. What is going on, guys? We are live. Hey, what's up, bro? I know, dude. I'm getting there. What am I at? I can't even tell right now. My follower goal is all jacked up. There's just nothing there. I don't know why. This stuff is confusing. That's so funny. The latency is crazy. Hey, what's up, Hydrodanky? As of right now, I'm not totally sure. I'm in the middle of signing a management deal, and so I've just kind of been putting the shows on hold for a moment, just while I'm trying to figure out a lot of these really technical things, like setting up an LLC and getting my brand trademarked and signing this management deal. And I've had to get a talent lawyer, and like, there's a lot of like really big decisions that I've had to make recently. So, um, I've kind of just taken a little hiatus. Just I'm cranking out music. That's really what I'm trying to do, and that's honestly the strategy for right now. Is just, I'm just generating a lot of hype, building a lot of tunes, getting a really cohesive kind of brand image together, and then just fucking exploding onto the scene, in 2026. Obviously, maybe March, April. I know I'm playing a little festival though called Q Forest, and I'm telling you guys something that hasn't been announced yet, because it'll be announced in February. But I'm playing a little festival in July called Q Forest, and it's gonna be pretty incredible. I can't tell you any more about that, but that's gonna be. I'm opening for some of my some idols, so. local Colorado camping festival. It's gonna be sick. Not super expensive, like fucking Camp Alderwild type vibes, but you know, maybe a little bit more diverse. It's not necessarily just like a 140 thing. You know, it's very diverse lineup. So something for everybody there. I feel like I'm super stoked with who they've got. Ton of like hometown heroes. I think Outlet's already been announced, and I think Noetica has already been announced. Can't remember who else, but yeah. Anyway, you want to hear some crazy shit real quick? Also, say hi to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Everyone say hi, YouTube. I am posting all my streams on my YouTube, so if you're a producer and you want to go back and reference whatever the fuck I'm doing, you can do that on my YouTube. So, full, unedited, everything stream. Thanks for stopping by the way, to everybody in here. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I've got a pretty gnarly reggae vocalist that's gonna come throw down some sweet bars on this little tune on Saturday. So I'm pretty pumped, but his stuff's gonna be probably over the intro and, you know, use some samples throughout the drop. But yeah, this is kind of the idea of what the drop's gonna be like.
Watch me time warp. Time warp.
Then we're gonna have some more of those. Oops, I did not unmute myself. I was gonna say we're gonna have some of that reggae vocal stuff over these breaks, but also I realized one of these was messed up. Oh, that's the sub, because what happened here? My LFO got fucked up. Hold on. Here we go. So that's why there was that. Oh, and I took the sub out because. Okay, I think I fixed it. There was a problem with one of these. What's up, everybody? Welcome to stream. If anybody new has popped in, I see I got 3 viewers in, so I think some new people hopping in. But let me see if this fixed it. Hold on.
Time warp. cosmic time warp.
Bassurgence.
Dubstep.
Sheesh. Fucking banger, bro. Holy. That shit rips. I'm so excited to have these vocals over it. Oh my god, dude. We might have a hit. This might be the one, dude. I'm thinking about submitting this to Trippy B Records. I'm thinking about submitting this to Ellis Dream. Why not, bro? Dude, with these vocals on it, we might be there, dude. I might be there. I don't know. It's so hard to like when it comes down to like, I don't know, the transition between being just like some random fucking jerk off bedroom producer to like being like an actual like fucking DJ and like having shit be signed by like record labels and stuff is like, I don't know, it's so fucking crazy to even comprehend. And it's so hard to like know when you're there, like when you've achieved that quality standard, when you've matched the production of what the industry requires. Like, you know, because like, sure, you can get your friends, you can get a bunch of friends that are like, yeah, this shit's cool, I love it, you know, but like when you have people who are like trained to like hear and determine what is good versus what is not good. But I mean, fuck it, it's subjective, you know. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I mean, good is subjective in so many ways, and so many like, I don't know. It's very easy to put yourself in a box or tell yourself you're not good enough. But anyway, I feel like this is up to a standard that like Wakan or like Trippy B or like, dude, some record label is gonna pick this up. Trust. It's gonna happen. I feel it. Maybe Subcarbon. I just got a Subcarbon flag. Gives Ahi, yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah, gives like low-key gives like old school like Dirt Monkey, no lie. Like, and I accidentally almost 1-for-1 copied a Woolly Yoi. Did not do it on purpose at all. It's this one. I'll play it for you. Hold on. That Yoi is very, very similar to one that is in Song of the Year. No lie. And I did not do it on purpose. I fucking promise. This is a Just Add Sausage Fattener 2, which is my sample pack. This is some shit I made on stream. I think there's a stream, like, fucking couple days ago of me making this. Or maybe I even made this, I don't know, last night or whatever. Either way, Wooly, if you watching this, I fucking love you so much. And if this Yoi sounds too similar to yours, please reach out to me and I'll give you 50% royalties when this song blows up. Anyway, didn't mean to do it, but I did it. It's just fucking couple square waves, a format filter, webs and serum. Try messing with about really new. Yeah, actually, so this is a sound design stream, so I'm gonna show you how to do exactly that. So let me pop open some new shit. Um, but yeah, also if you are curious, you should go check out my Patreon. It's like $9 a month, and I do 8 sound design tutorials every month, like talking about how to make different types of wubs and growls and yoys and all sorts of shit. And then I also drop like 50 to 100 presets for Serum 2 every month for $9. And if you pay $20, you get access to full song breakdowns of like my most popular flips once a month. And then and then you also get access to some premium sample preset packs that I make in Serum. So that's an option as well. But yeah, let me show you how to do some shit. So I've just got some like random backbeat here that's just gonna play so that we have some like noise in the background. I'm going to turn my sub off and put my headphones in. All right, this is going to make things a little bit easier so I can still talk while showing you guys what I'm doing and not have to constantly mute myself to not make it gross to listen to. So we got a little backbeat that's playing. And then we just have Serum 2 here. This is initialized. So let's talk about what makes a wub a wub. What is the thing? It's typically either a volume automation or a filter automation that is either automating the volume from really quiet to really loud and then back to quiet, or from a filter that is cutting maybe all the high frequencies out and then it's opening up and letting all of the frequencies come out and then it's back closing back. That creates that wow sound. So that's kind of how I determine a wub. And that kind of wub structure then gets built upon by like growls and yoys and all the other things. But the wub is like the initial thing. So open up Serum, and the first thing you're going to do is go to this default shapes. You're going to leave it on saw wave. Let's just leave it on saw wave. You're going to turn it down 1 octave just for bass sake. I have a MIDI clip that is just playing a D sharp right here. And I've got a little bit of a backbeat. We don't even need the backbeat. We can just play the D sharp. So we've got this right here. All you need to do is take this level, turn this all the way down, and then you're going to go down to LFO1. And basically what an LFO is as the note plays, this LFO plays. And this LFO, it's a little like filter that sweeps across this envelope, and the amplitude of this envelope, like the height or wherever it is, determines a level of whatever this is controlling. So basically this is just used to control other things at a consistently controllable rate. So it's like it does the same thing every time the note plays. So every time this note plays, when it's on this retrigger mode, which means like if you have a sustained note playing for a half note or some shit, I don't know. Also, please let me know if I'm giving you too much information. So you have like quarter note, half note, whole note. This basically, I turned the volume off. But if you have this LFO, let's just, I'm going to stop yapping and just show you what to do here. And then we'll talk about why it does the thing it does. So take this LFO, make sure it's on retrigger, put your rate at 1/4. You can change that. And that's basically just notes. So it's like an eighth note, quarter note, half note, whole note, bar, or a whole note as they call it, and then half, quarter, eighth, 16th, whatever. I guess it's not note, it's more a bar, whatever. I think about it in terms of notes. Maybe it's just because I played trombone and violin and I used to read like sheet music and it's weird. Anyway, you want it on beats per minute too, because that's like much more controllable than hertz, and we operate on a beats per minute kind of structure. But you take this LFO thing right here, which is basically if you click that and you drag it, you can drag it onto a dial. Any knob in Serum, this can control. Control your wavetable, can control your warp modes, blend, detune, level, whatever. Level is just the volume. So if you put that on the level, when you play this, because basically as that quarter note plays, it sweeps up and it sweeps down, and that turns the volume up and it turns the volume down. So like this is, think about this top as like maxing out, and this is this is like the threshold. This is the bottom of that kind of blue thing, and you can click on that little blue line and drag it up or down to control how much that's moving. I'm honestly just kind of giving like a Serum crash course right now, but so if you don't want it to go all the way up to max volume, you can bring it down a little bit, you know. But this is super useful to modulate all things like wavetable positions. Like, let's say if we grab like a spectral wavetable, let's do like thin, thick. If, you know, when you move this wavetable position, and watch, I'm going to play a note and I'm going to move it, and it's going to make cool sounds. Now, if you take that wavetable position and you modulate it with LFO1, turn it down a bit so it's not so aggressive. You make all sorts of cool shit just like that. It's like using LFOs to modulate shit in Serum is like, that's, and then what you do after you do something like that, let's say we have it on this quarter note. Do you have something, if you have something similar like this, what I would do is back out of this. Now in this sustain layer that I've got, if I click the A key on my keyboard, it opens up automations, right? In automations, let's say we're in, so see, it might say like none, or like you might be on mixer. If you go click on mixer, it should show Serum 2 because that's what's in here. Probably won't show LFO1 rate, but if it doesn't, what you do is just open up Serum, click on this LFO1 rate knob right there, close out of Serum, and then it'll show right here LFO1 rate. And this line right here is going to control how fast that LFO1 is moving. And if you so like we have it on a quarter right now, but let's say you want to plot some more points, you can plot like 2 points right here, select that little area, and then if you hover right in the right spot, the whole line will light up. Do you see how that changes the whole line? Not just, it's not a point. I'm not on a point. A point isn't lit up. It's a whole little line in there. You can click, left click, hold, and then drag upwards, put it on like an eighth, and then we have, and then watch this. We can select that whole area. Just don't select the top bit. You're still in these automations, so select underneath that little purple top bit. Select this whole bit, Control D, Control D, Control D. And then you can Control D more of this. You can just select and just Control D, or you can even copy it, like just hit Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac, and then you can just paste that around as you see fit. Crazy bass flows, and then you can just copy the whole thing over. Let's do some other weird shit to this sound. I'm just screwing off, but let's do like an FM frequency modulation from C. Yeah, dude, it's crazy fun. I just like make sounds for fun. Like, look at these packs I've made. It's like This is one I'm dropping on my Patreon on this 19th for $9 a month. That's what my Patreon costs. But you can download this whole pack for $9. All these growls that I made, these are all gun sounds. These are all like rhythm sounds. We got a bunch of sustains, tons of wubs, bunch of yoys. This is one I'm dropping next month. We got another ton of growls, bunch of random, just like weird, crazy. I made like Pac-Man bass. This shit is fucking nuts. Actually, I've got to show you that shit. Oh my god, that stuff is crazy. Let me pull that up. That shit is literally too wild not to show you. Look at this. It is frightening, to say the least. Let me see what it. I don't even know what it would sound like in context. But like for some crazy fill, like that'd be so sick. So that's part of that pack. There's a bunch of big wubs, some crazy growls like Thunderfuck. Yeah, for sure. Nah, don't give up on that shit though. You know, I mean, it's like the only thing. Here's the truth. A year ago, like 10 people had heard my music ever, and like I've been producing for like 4 or 5 years, you know, and consistent years, and I was still not even making that good of shit. Like honestly, like I'm 100 times better this February or this December than I was last December. Like I've grown so much. I've learned so much. And I will always be learning so much. Like that's the other thing you have to realize is that even the people who you idolize are still learning so much. I've taught some of my biggest like mentors shit about sound design. You know, it's like, and they've taught me stuff that I should have learned in the beginning of my journey, but you learn things at different paces sometimes. So, and that's okay. But, I don't know. Just fucking, if you really want it, if you really want to be a producer, you want to be a DJ, or you want to like share your music with the world, give yourself 1 year where you dedicate all your time that you have extra outside of your commitments and outside of the things that are really truly important to you, and dedicate that time wholeheartedly to advancing your music career. Watch videos till you can't watch anymore. Absorb information as much as possible. Talk to everyone. You have to promote yourself shamelessly. I've walked around so many venues just handing out flyers. Come to my show. Come to my show. Come to my show. Come listen to my music. Go listen to my music. Here's a sticker with a QR code. Fucking like be annoying. You have to like you gotta be. It's like guerrilla warfare sometimes. I've gone around flyering like you do it all for the name of music. And it takes a lot, but it's worth it, you know. But you can have it if you want. You just have to, I'd say, give it a year, and you'll be there. I don't know, how long have you been producing? For sure. I think a lot of people overcomplicate bass music more than it should be. I think you can get into it pretty easily. I think you just need to know the right direction to go, and then it makes creating a lot easier. I think people get lost in the sauce of trying to be too creative initially and not really learning the like foundational elements of what makes a certain genre, and like certain tempos and how you can really play to the strengths of those tempos. And yeah, with the right teacher, you can go from knowing virtually fucking jack shit to being like signed in like a year or two. With the right teacher, absolutely. Warden has only been producing music for like, correct me if I'm wrong, Warden. We met at Mountain Sound Camp, big homie. We got to work on some tunes together. If you're watching this, it's probably not, but if he was, that'd be sick. He's only been producing for like 2.5 years, 3 years now, I think. And Subtronics is playing out his tunes. The world is your oyster. The truth is, the reason that most people fail is because they don't realize how much effort the people who are succeeding are actually putting in. And I've been there a number of times where I've been like, holy shit, if I don't put in more effort, I'm going to fail. Because the people who are successful are not stopping. There's no letting up. There's no brakes. It's all fucking gas. But if you do that, you can fast track yourself to the fucking summits, bro. You got drive and you've got vision, you're set. I do one-on-one production lessons too. If you want to set up some shit, I can do like more long-term plans that are at a much more discounted rate than like I usually do one-offs at like $50 a session for like an hour. But if I'm doing like 5 sessions with you or some shit, I'll do like $25-30 a session. We can cut it in half virtually. Impromptu light show. Yeah, for sure, dude. Take your time. Music will be here. That's another thing is like, I think there's a lot of people who let the pursuit of a music career overcome their self-preservation instincts and like their ability to like keep their life in check. And that's not the way, dude. Get your shit done, have a stable job, and like you can do a music thing and still be like having a stable job and having a stable life and not like living in your mom's basement, you know. Like I work a 9 to 5 currently still. No shame in it. I'm trying to stop that soon. We'll see. Um but yeah. That I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, get your shit in line and then yeah, music will be here. I'll be here if you want to do some lessons at some point. Let me know. Some point soon that'll hopefully be the full-time gig. So I'm trying to get my Patreon up there too. But playing in Phoenix anyway. Not right now, as far as I know. It's gonna happen at some point for sure. I just got signed by Gorilla T's old manager, and Gridlock Talent Agency. So some big things are coming, probably mid 2026. It's where probably the direct support kind of slots for the bigger names they're gonna be showing up, which is fucking crazy to think about. Holy shit, dude. I've never been more motivated in my fucking life. Oh my god. Like, I struggle with motivation, but not for music. I'm also possibly considering switching this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm trying my best. You want to hear some unreleased stuff? Popping these off too because the sound quality in those is it's good for mastering, but it's not like that enjoyable to listen to because there's like no bass unless I'm running it through the fucking amp, and it's not set up right now. So, but all right, this shit is pretty fucking sick. Here you go. So apparently my CPU is really unhappy. Okay, hold on. Is there any delete audio effect rack that I'm not using? Hold on. Sorry guys, hold on. Fuck, I don't want, no. No, I don't want it. I want K-Clip. Sorry folks, hold on.
Bassurgence.
So as you can see, my CPU is extremely unhappy with the size of this motherfucking file. Cause so drums. Let's go, dude. Oh my god. That's so funny. Fucking there was some Boogie T song or some shit. I think it was the good stuff by Boogie T. That shit had me laughing so hard and it was so good. Yeah, but like this whole little, that's such a nice little combo together. Ugh. It's crazy, bro. Ton of effects. It's a bunch of bullshit. The intro is dope, but it's like super CPU intensive for some reason. I think it's just because there's a fuckload of detune on all of those super saws. Well, no, actually, it's just this shit. This choir patch is like super. I don't know why it's so CPU intensive. Is it because there's a fucking clip playing that I didn't realize? I don't know. Anyway, that shit bangs though. No lie. I wonder if I have any. Oh yeah, I have one other random one that I can show you. It's pretty dope. And then I think I'm gonna switch this stream to TikTok and catch up on my gang out there. But yeah, Meglove, if you want to check out my Patreon, definitely go to the link in my bio on my link tree. You should be able to find it. Yeah, you can always like request shit on there too. Like if you send me a message on Patreon and like, hey, could you make a video about this? Like, dude, I'm just trying to like share shit with people, you know? So I'll totally make random fucking videos like explaining some random issue you've got. Anyway, made this shit on a total whim. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think.
This is a fucking roll joint. This is a finely rolled joint.
Thank you. Roll about 3 for this one.
from? Did you put any gusties in it?
Yeah, mate, fucking shit those. Even a hash noodle.
Ah, hash noodle.
Sticky like sticky like sticky 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 I am sticky
Fucking banger, dude. Fucking banger. Banger. Oh, that's the problem with that track, is that the fucking sub is bleeding. Oh my god. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's kinda bleeding. There's the bleeding in Sweden. That sounds so much fucking better. Oh, I just realized I didn't mute myself. Hold on.
sticky like Gorilla Glue. Sticky
This is a fucking roll joint.
sticky like Gorilla Glue. Sticky 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 I am sticky sticky
Okay. Anyway. Made that on a whim because I made that at, like, bass patch. This one. And I was like, holy shit, that's so sick. And then just throughout the whole song, I just, like, modulated a bunch and... Gorilla Glue. Yeah, I think the sub was just bleeding up a little bit, and it was just kind of making it sound weird. I'm not totally sure. I'll have to listen to it a couple times, but yeah, it's kind of a whip. I'm not sure if there's no, I definitely have enough crossover into the lows on my bass. So I don't know. Cause my sub, it was kind of here about the limiter and K clip. Actually, why are those like that? It should be K clip and a limiter. It's fine. That's the way to achieve loudness, by the way. Limiter, or no, clipper into your limiter. That's all that matters, folks. Clipper or limiter. Sub's fat though. Chonk. Kind of gives it almost like a little bit of an 808. Kind of like donk. Just kind of dope. So Anyway, I think I have been on here for long enough, so I'm gonna submit it. Oh yeah, but yeah. So like, um, the envelope in this web. So envelopes are like this is the envelope section. This is called a LFO, or low frequency oscillator. It's basically just it's a thing that follows a pattern tied to the note, that you can control and use to control other stuff. So it's like an inaudible oscillator that is technically playing in tandem with the sounds, but you're using its output to fucking trigger other shit and control other shit. I don't know what the fuck they were smoking when they came up with this shit, but I would like some of it. Clip that. Fucking clip that. Uh but yeah, so basically you can change the rate of this, which is just the speed that it goes at. So if you want it to be like eighth notes, you'd turn this up to 1/8. You want quarter notes, you'd have it at like 1/4. And then that plays as the note plays. And if you turn that down, turn down more, turn it all the way up, like 16th. There's just a lot of stuff you can do there. So, but then what you can do is you can tie that to like the level, so that controls the volume of it, which creates kind of that wub effect. I also have it tied to this cutoff on this filter, which also creates another wub effect. And that's just with this LFO. And then I've clicked on this dial, and then I go back here, I open up, I click A, and then I've gone in here and drawn in the speeds that I want the LFO at. I want it 1/8 and then drop down to 1/4. That's how I get that. It's eighth quarter. That's it. So that's like how I write bass flows. Totally different than how a lot of people do it. This is some sauce, bro. A lot of people like doing like one shots and then like automating them like that, but I'm a big fan of the LFO automation. I'm an LFO demon. That'd be pretty sick. Rhythm alter ego persona, LFO demon. It's pretty hard. The more I'm thinking about that, I'm like, it'd be pretty sick. Just some dope visuals to that idea. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna hop on TikTok, so go follow me on TikTok, same account name. You can find it probably in my bio on here. And yeah, anyway. Say bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. And I'll see you guys on TikTok.